What's up, everyone? Welcome to JMD. Man, I was getting ready to stop like for the night, but as soon as I went back, I had another one pop up in my feeds, and I'm like, what? Wait a minute. We're gonna do the Veer Union here. I'm a pretty big fan of Veer Union. I've been a fan with them all the way back when they first come out. Not a highly popular band, like not a well known band. But they've done some really good stuff in the past. But they have a song. It's funny enough in the whole realm of the previous song from Starset called Dystopia. This one is Welcome to Dystopia. So why not? So if you like what we're doing here, please subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Check out my other channels, JMD Play, Clear Talk, do the Discord there. One-time donation or up above JMD Nation Patreon for $3 a month, and anything you do is much appreciated. Thank you for the freaking bit. Right. I chopped all my hair off today. Like getting the winter beard going. I know it's like November, no shave November, but I mean, if I didn't shave, it would be like all down to my shirt line and shit. All right, here we go. Welcome to Dystopia from the Veer Union. Let's check it out. Okay, real quick. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. For a second there, I was thinking, that they got a new vocalist, because the one that's been doing the main vocals here is not the one that normally does the main vocals. I mean, I know I've heard some recent, like not too long ago, maybe earlier this year or last year or something, they released a couple of songs, and it's like they had gotten a second vocalist, which they've always kind of, I mean, there's always been like a main vocalist, but then there's been times where they've brought in an additional vocalist for some reason. They did that maybe on their second or third album, and it was like even then it was like a pretty big, it was a pretty well known vocalist. I can't remember who he sings with, but anyways, um, but personally, I never really liked that. I always liked the original vocalist more. Like it gave a distinct sound. He had a very distinct vocal. And here, apparently, he's been doing the more softer, high pitched stuff. And whoever's been doing the main vocals, the other vocalist that they apparently recently, I guess, brought into the band. Because right there before it came back in and he dropped his range, like the one who's been doing the higher kind of soft head voice vocal, when he dropped his range down into more of his chest, that's when I picked it up because it sounded like the original singer, the one that normally sings. And I was like, okay, there he is. Because I was starting to think like, if they just completely changed singers now, which I wouldn't have really been behind because I really like the dude's vocals. But anyways, so yeah, right when he drops down into more of his chest voice, drops his tone, you can hear it. And I was like, okay, there he is. Like I was wondering who was doing the head voice anyways, but anyway, let's back up and see where it goes from here. This guy right there, that God, when he went full on gone, that is the original vocalist. That's the main vocalist. Whoever's been doing the other stuff is not the regular vocalist. So I'm wondering where we're. I don't know. It's interesting. That's whoever's doing this part, who's been doing most of the song. Okay. Yeah, this first, the main, I mean, he may have been doing, maybe he really wasn't, but even towards the end there, he was singing full on, but he was doing, like there was two of them singing full on, like they were going at the same time. And so it was hard to distinguish them. I guess when they're vocal, maybe they've been doing that the whole time, and I just was focusing on one more than the other and not realizing it. But going together, they don't. It doesn't sound like it normally does. Like the original vocalist. Like I said, I really liked his vocals. That's the reason why I was drawn to Veer Union, and especially in their earlier stuff. But this was different. It's a little bit different than what they normally do. Even having sort of more that, kind of rappy section to some degree, harsh rapping, whatever. But it was interesting. Not sure what they'll do. What else will release? But I mean, that's the only issue with Veer Union is that there's been so much, I think, a lot of turnover in the band. Like they can't keep it steady and consistent. They put out some great stuff, but I think they have a hard time staying consistent. Or keeping support, whether it's in like, the management or whatever, or whatever the case. I don't know. it just feels that way. I don't know specifics or anything. It just feels that way. Like I said, because they've kind of been the main singer's been there from the beginning, but there's been different moments where they've had a additional second singer too, and then they wouldn't, and then they're apparently doing it again. I don't understand why they really feel like they need it, because the original singer, the main singer, what I consider the main singer, his vocals are great and he does a good job. So I don't know. If it's like whoever there is they're assigned to is, trying to act like they need more or something, or I don't know. It's been this been like an underground group for me that I just I wish would have had more support. Would have jumped out, into the mainstream a little bit more, because I think they deserve it. But anyways, thank you for checking them out with me. If you've never heard of them before, check out some of their older stuff. It's really good stuff. But anyways, next, thank you for joining me, JMD. Peace. I'm out. Drum on.